Used with the T2 tibia nailing system, the T2 SPI system offers an alternate method for the insertion of the tibial nail in a suprapatellar approach. With the patient's leg in a semi-extended position, this approach may allow for easier fracture reduction and imaging. With the suprapatellar approach, the patient is placed in the supine position and the leg is flexed approximately 15 degrees. To create flexion in the knee, a cushion may be placed beneath the tibia, or alternatively, a bump may be placed under the posterior aspect of the lower thigh. A longitudinal incision is made directly proximal to the patella, measuring approximately 2 to 3 centimeters, and a longitudinal split of the quadriceps tendon is performed along its midline. The T2 SPI system offers a drill sleeve, trocar, and elastic nail insertion sleeve, available in 2 sizes that are used with a 2-piece universal handle and plug. The single-use elastic nail insertion sleeve creates a working channel for implant and instrument passage and is designed to allow for placement of fixation K-wires into the tibia plateau. After insertion of the magnetic trigger into the handle, the drill sleeve is attached to the handle by pulling back and then releasing the trigger. The trocar, which locks upon insertion, is used with a plug designed to allow for smooth transitions. The elastic nail insertion sleeve is then placed on the outside of the drill sleeve and connects to the interface of the handle. The drill sleeve can be engaged on the modular handle every 90 degrees to suit surgeon preference. Ensure that the handle is positioned so that the K-wire slots in the elastic nail insertion sleeve are positioned in the frontal plane during sleeve insertion. The sleeve and trocar assembly are inserted through the patellofemoral joint until the tip of the trocar sits on the tibial plateau. The plug is then removed. The trocar is designed for guidewire placement through a center hole, or a second off-center hole may be used for initial placement or to correct a misplaced entry point. Unique to the T2 SPI system, the sleeve assembly is designed for fixation into the tibial plateau to prevent sleeve backout and anteriorization during the opening and reaming process. Once the entry guide wire is placed, the trocar is unlocked and the drill sleeve and elastic nail insertion sleeve is pushed forward to ensure the sleeve tip is flush with the tibial plateau. 2 3x285 fixation K-wires may be then inserted through the holes in the face of the handle. The trocar is removed and the opening drill is used to access the medullary canal. This is performed through the drill sleeve with the elastic nail insertion sleeve in place. For ream techniques, the central K-wire is removed and a 3 mm ball tip guide wire is inserted through the fracture site. The T2 SPI drill sleeves allow for reaming up to 1.5 mm over the diameter of the nail to be used. The 8 to 11 sleeve and trocar assembly are used for nails up to and including 11 mm, and the 8 to 13 assembly is compatible for use with 12 and 13 mm nails. The use of the suprapatellar instrumentation increases the working length and may require longer reamer and guide wire lengths than those used with the standard infrapatellar approach. The selected nail is assembled onto the SPI nail adapter with the SPI nail holding screw. To attach the SPI nail adapter to the targeting arm, turn the quick lock ring on the targeting arm clockwise. Check correct alignment by inserting a drill bit through the assembled locking tissue protection and drill sleeve placed in the targeting device. The fixation K-wires and drill sleeve are removed prior to nail insertion. The elastic nail insertion sleeve remains in place to serve as a protective channel until the nail is inserted and the nail adapter has been removed. Targeted proximal and freehand distal locking may be completed based on surgeon preference.